out of frame.
Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the It's fine. Tuesday evening, Sean.
You say Tuesday?
As of right now, the world is not going to end. We're coming live
Good.
on PTC for now.
For now.
So we're coming to you live and direct. No craziness. Over there is my co-host, Mr. Sean Michaud. Sean, how's it going?
I'm doing great. It's a Tuesday night.
It is. It's a Tuesday night, but it's also
Painting the Chat podcast.
Let's just get this over with. Let's get this over with.
You know this is gonna be a tough episode for me. So don't get me started.
Sean, I need to get you started. I need to get. Just go. Just don't even worry about it.
Both UCONN teams lost. Can I talk about the women? How badly they played that first?
Yeah. Here. Let me.
And with South Carolina.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because
I think it's important.
And then South Carolina gets washed by UCLA, which UCLA is a better team than South Carolina, but I don't know what they were doing. Everyone was missing shots. I don't know. It was one of the worst games they played this season. So it had to be that game against South Carolina.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh God, I had to deal with that. I'd shut off 2 minutes left. After it's okay, no more coming back. And then we see Gino and Don going at it. It's a whole ordeal. We won't get into that. I'm like, Red Sox lost that same day. So I'm like, okay.
We're gonna get into those Red
Sox.
And
then literally the following day, yesterday. No, sorry, Sunday. Monday.
On Easter Monday, yeah.
Yeah, Sunday was a game. Yesterday was the UConn Michigan game, and I was like, okay, let's do it for UConn again.
Let's do this.
What is going on in Connecticut?
I think that's a much bigger question. What is
Connecticut? Sun is leaving. UConn's up playing. Then they both lost.
Oh my God! Yeah, 69-63. Folks out there, listen. I understand Michigan scored 69 points. Relax, okay?
But the officiating, man, come on.
I mean, it was Sean. You texted me, and you said this game is UConn versus the refs.
Even though UConn wasn't playing, I mean, they played decently in the first half, more like the first quarter, hitting him for threes. Solo ball was kind of going off. Thought he was going to go a 20-point game. He scored 13 points today. Not bad for him. By the way, the solo bar card, he scored a total of 55 points. So you know what that means. So when we see you,
$5 at the Cool and Collectibles Card Show coming up this Saturday, April 11th. Little plug there. Anyway, yes.
Little plug, yes. Yeah. I don't know, man.
What I mean, Sean, I'm seeing just watching the game. My whole concern here was that I think Dan Hurley coached the boys to where they needed to be. I do. It seems like everybody was playing the role that they should. Caravan was passing the ball around, making sure that he was finding open looks for folks. Solo
they were playing at their own pace, which helped them a lot. And then you can see in the second half how it kind of changed. It didn't help with the refs, of course, but their pacing was really off in the second half.
I'm just wondering if it got to the point where Michigan figured out UConn's secret sauce, which was take Dan Hurley out of the game. The second half for Coach Hurley, basically, he was just playing upset the entire time. It didn't look like he had a complete strategy on how to stop the Michigan. Their what do I want to call it?
Offense.
Their offense, and then also their backcourt.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When UConn turned over the ball, Michigan scored no problem. Their points on turnovers, Sean, I'm going to throw a stat up here. Okay? This is
Yeah.
inside the box score. What I love even more is not looking at this box score. It's.
I mean, the one thing that helped UConn in the first half was Michigan was not hitting the threes at all. Like the
Bingo.
for their first
Offensive
eight,
rebounds.
the offense for their first 8 threes, Michigan didn't hit any of it, and then I think they finally hit the ninth three. And
Yes.
where was the 3-point percentage for your team? I'm actually curious.
Field goal percentage. So if you're looking at, we got 3. It doesn't say that. It just gives field goal.
I'm looking.
But here's the other thing too, Sean. One thing that UConn was very good at this entire season was points in the paint. Okay, they were outscored by Michigan by 14 points.
Yeah,
in points in the paint.
Can you look up Terry Reed Jr.'s stat line, because he was awful in that game? Like, not like the other game he was against Duke.
I just sold the Terrace Reed card today for $2.15, and I wonder why. I wonder why. It's usually an $8 card, but no, I had to get rid of that thing. Nobody wanted it. Sean, in the national championship game, Terrace Reed scored 13 points, 14 rebounds, 0 assists in 34 minutes. His field goal percentage was 33.3%. And here we go. He hit no threes. Sean, okay. he hit no threes. Terrace Reed Jr.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead.
UConn shot 9 of 33, so 27%.
That's not a Dan Hurley UConn team, man.
But you want to know Michigan's?
What was Michigan's?
2 for 15. So they shot 15% from the line.
So
13%. Sorry,
from 3. Yeah. So this game really did come down to points in the paint then.
Yeah. It wasn't just overall awful game. I'm sorry to say. It was kind of for both Final Fours, like all Final Fours were kind of, I don't know what was in.
Well, the game started at 8:50.
Yeah.
The game started at 8:50, which didn't help.
I don't know what happened in Phoenix, what's going on in the water, but something was going on.
Well, maybe some lack of water out there. Let's be honest. But yeah, I mean, an 8:50 start, number one. We're gonna have a big conversation on the next PTC after this one about them scheduling these games and their times, because it's getting annoying.
Definitely would, like, not just in the Final Fours, but like a lot of these games, like Super Bowl. I mean, Super Bowl was not bad actually.
No, this year was not bad.
But like in general, we'll talk about that upcoming episode.
Well, yeah, what's going to end up happening too is we're going to get the NFL schedule release leading up to the NFL draft, which is coming up at the end of this month. Therefore, we're going to take a look at that schedule and watch. First game is on a Wednesday night this year. They're going to make it a primetime Green Bay Packers versus Chicago Bears, and it's going to start at 8:55 or something really freaking dumb on a Wednesday night.
On Netflix. It's going to be on Netflix. You know that. Well, Netflix
it seems like that's the case. Which, by the way, opening day on Netflix, I thought was a disaster.
Yeah. Do you like the camera angles at all during last night's game? It was weird seeing it.
Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV look like freaking ESPN, and ESPN's not great.
Like, it's so weird seeing, like, they did that for like the panoramas, which was cool and all that, but you don't need to show it. It's like they didn't do that for the Winslow, so it's like, okay.
Man, I love the baseball crew on TBS TNT, man. Like Pedro and like. That's the crew, man. Like, even David Ortiz on Fox with Alex Rodriguez and Derek Jeter. Like,
I don't mind them. I mean, I know they're trying to do like TNT basketball, TNT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, like it works. The fact that Netflix made it look worse than Friday Night Baseball on Apple
I mean,
TV.
it was actually good. Like when I was watching the World Classic, it felt like it was
Yes.
it was actually a fun watch.
Yeah, World Baseball Classic was fantastic. They did a great job with it. I just don't know what happened in 2 weeks that changed that. I don't know I don't know what happened. But anyway, UConn, try again next year.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the transfer portal brings in some new guys. You know,
Yeah.
Solo Ball's heading off to the NBA.
Yeah. Where do you think he's going to go?
I mean, based on his past performances here, I mean, I would say he's probably late first round.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, you're talking about the Philadelphia 76ers. You're talking about, you're talking championship.
I'm trying to think where Alex Caraban's going to be.
Caraban's going to be in like Golden State or somewhere. Like he's going to end up.
No, I mean for the draft pick event.
Oh, late first round. I think we're going to see Solo and Caravan go in that area. I wouldn't be surprised if Caravan goes to somewhere like
it's crazy the difference between men's going to NBA than women's going to WNBA, because the draft is literally next week.
Yeah,
like they have so little time to prepare.
Very little time. That's a conversation for another time too.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely do a draft episode soon.
Oh, 100%. We're a big draft network. Yeah. We love covering drafts.
I mean, quick little bit before we pivot.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if you guys heard, Angel Reese got traded. She's not in the sky anymore. Now she's going to the Dream, like going to Atlanta, playing with Alicia Gray. So I'm actually happy for her because of how terrible the Sky organization is. Everyone talks about it.
Yeah.
So it's the WNBA right now is hot water from the trading and then where the pieces are going. So it's like now until like next week, it's gonna be a lot of talk.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of that. There's the expansion draft. So we had that happened where Seattle was able to grab some free agents essentially.
Because Nika Muehl left. Now she's actually playing. Well, she's actually recovering from her injury, but now she's gonna play for the team in Toronto, the Toronto Temple. So
yeah. Do you? How do you feel about this trade overall, Sean? I just want your basic baseline. Is Angel Reese going to be a good fit in Atlanta? Because I feel like what they're trying to do down there is build what Las Vegas did, the Aces, and try to move that.
I mean,
I
think it's a better outcome, especially for Angel, because of like I said, how the organization has treated her. But I think it's also a good fit. Like she plays very well with Alicia Gray. We saw that in not the World Classic. What's the thing that just happened? The
Unrivaled.
USA Basketball.
USA Basketball. Sorry,
basketball. Yes. Unrivaled too. I mean, Angel didn't play in Unrivaled this year. Okay. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Just kidding. She played very little. But I think she'll be good. Because I think this guy were trying to build out on Angel Reese and they didn't really work well with that. So I don't know how you feel about that, but
I agree. She needed a change of scenery. The Chicago Sky really just need to go back to the drawing board. I feel like at this point, it seems like Dallas is ahead of Chicago in terms of the way that they're building and trying to do something.
Yeah, I think the Sky got Atlanta's draft pick, right? If I'm mistaken, yes. I don't remember which number.
Mid first. was a mid-first, I think.
I don't remember.
Something. It might have been a top 10 even. I don't remember specifically. That's nice. That's nice and everything, but they're going to go out and get another player similar to like Angel Reese.
Oh, for next year. So,
next year. They're not even.
Yeah, the Dream are trading 2027 first round pick and then 2028 first round pick for Angel Reese.
So 2027, 2028. So with
the
first overall pick in the 2027 WNBA draft, the Chicago Sky select Audi Crooks.
Juju Watkins. Oh.
Iowa State. I mean, listen, Juju doesn't even deserve to be in Chicago. And that's not a hit against her. That's a hit against the organization.
Yes.
Juju needs to be in a place where that's going to work.
Boston, the new Boston team.
Listen, we're gonna keep saying it, man. We're gonna keep saying we need a Boston.
I feel bad for the Connecticut Sun fans. I'm a little bit of a Sun fan, but I'm a Boston fan at heart. So
yeah, no, it's I don't know. We'll have to see where that heads.
We'll talk more about the WNBA, especially when the draft comes. So that'll be a huge public episode we'll do.
That's right. Well, we've hit.
Now we have to do more sad talk.
Well, before we get into sad talk, maybe it'll be sad talk. I don't know. But before we get into it, we haven't done this yet, and we haven't done it in a while. Sean, I think you know where we're heading with this.
What I love even more is pour it over box scores.
Yes,
right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more box scores.
It's been a while.
That's right. So, Sean, here we go. Breaking it down. In the NHL this evening, the Philadelphia Flyers are taking on the New Jersey Devils. That game is in the second. The Flyers are up 4-1.
Hold on. Can you just turn on the music a little bit? I can't hear you. Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
Is that better?
There we go.
Okay. See, this is why it's new music, folks. We're testing it out. We're getting
it is new music.
Lightning and Senators 0-0. That game is in the second. Blue Jackets and Red Wings. Red Wings are up 2-1. That game is in the second. Bruins are tied with the Carolina Hurricanes in the second period. That game is 3-3. Panthers and Canadiens right now in Montreal. That game is 1-1 in the second. Colorado Avalanche taking on the St. Louis Blues. That game is in the first. 0-0. The Calgary Flames taking on the Texas Boys, the Dallas Stars. That game is in the first period. It is 0-0. And the Seattle Kraken taking on the Minnesota Wild. That game's in the first. And guess what, folks? It is 0-0. Later on, we've got the Oilers versus the Utah Mammoth. Sean, the Utah Mammoth, 40-30-6. One of the top teams in the NHL. Number one, great name. They just released their new Zamboni, which is a gigantic mammoth with glowing eyes, which I think is very creative.
That's amazing.
I think we need more of that in sports. I think we need more branding on Zambonis, branding on, like, we got to bring back the baseball carts that the pitchers used to come out on that were helmets. Baseball helmets.
If there's a hockey cart, I want a hockey cart of that and that mammoth.
Absolutely. Golden Knights taking on the Canucks tonight at 10 p.m. over on ESPN Plus, and the Nashville Predators taking on the Anaheim Ducks. That game is at 10 o'clock as well. In Major League Baseball, the Cleveland Guard Dogs take down the Kansas City Royals 2-1. The Baltimore Orioles defeat the Chicago White Sox 4-2. Cubs over the Rays right now. That game is in the sixth inning. Cubs up 5-0. The Miami Marlins are up on the Cincinnati Reds 2-0. Cincinnati has been playing hot. Somehow the Marlins have been finding ways to win games. John, Cincinnati, so far, Ellie Daly.
Didn't I say? Oh, not this last episode, but I think a couple episodes I was talking about how Reds might be actually good this year.
Yeah.
Better than last year.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about him just a little bit. The San Diego Padres are taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates this evening. Currently, the Pirates are up 2-0, top of the seventh.
Somehow the Pirates are decent.
4-game winning streak right now, Sean.
Is that the longest that had since last year?
I think so. And there's a certain 19-year-old for the Pittsburgh Pirates right now that's really lighting up the show. And we will
him and Paul Skeenstra on team. That's dangerous.
Bubba Chandler, stop it. Bubba Chandler has been ridiculous this year. Sean, bottom of the 6th inning, Brewers and Sox in Boston. Bases loaded right now for the Boston Red Sox with one out. Trevor Story is at bat.
What's the score again?
0-0. They got the bases loaded with
I have my thoughts. My thoughts up there.
We're gonna get into it, and we'll keep folks posted as well. St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Washington Nationals tonight. That game's in the bottom of the 5th. Cardinals are losing 3-2. The Athletics are taking on the Yankees. The Athletics going for a 3-game win streak here. Nick Kurtz, Jacob Wilson, Lawrence Butler. Like, that crew out there in Sacramento has got something going, man. What is this? What is this?
It's because they're in Sacramento, that's why.
Sacramento Magic is true, especially when Big Diesel, Shaq.
Are they in the new stadium? What?
Not yet. They'll be in Las Vegas.
I thought it already got built.
No, still playing in that. Dodgers are playing the Blue Jays right now, which could be a preview of the World Series this coming year. Dodgers up 3-0 that game in the middle of the 5th. The Detroit Tigers are taking on the Minnesota Twins. That game's in the end of the 3rd. It is 0-0. Sean, the Seattle Mariners taking on the Texas Rangers. That game 1-0. Seattle starting off the year 4-7. I think they're going to get it pumping again, man. I think Big Dumper, Julio Rodriguez.
It's a slow start. They'll get back into it.
Yeah, I think they're going to figure it out.
I say that, and then I say that I don't say it to my own team. So
the player that's been really good for Seattle up to this point, Brandon Donovan from the St. Louis Cardinals. They got him in the offseason. Dude, he's batting 1 for 1. He's batting a .344 right now. And he's got a home run. He's got an RBI. Like, he's figuring it out for them. Good utility guy for them to have.
Who hit that 3 home run game the other day? I can't remember who it was.
Oh, good question. I have to go back and take a look.
I'll look it up.
Mariners, right?
I'll look it up.
Yeah. All right. Finishing it out here. Houston Astros taking on the Colorado Rockies. That game is at 8:40 over on MLB TV. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Angels at 9:38.
Oh, okay. For the Angels, it was Joe Adell.
Joe Adell, and then he had that amazing catch last night where he leaped over the wall, caught it, and
are the Angels good this year?
The Angels are 6-5. They're playing above 500 ball rate. That's not nothing. That's not nothing. Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants. That game at 9:45 p.m. Go Giants, even though the Phillies are favored minus 156 with a total run score of 7.5. We will see what happens there. Sean, in the association, the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Indiana Pacers. Timberwolves up 71-56. Pacers are just full reset.
Insane.
Yeah. Chicago Bulls taking on the Washington Wizards. They're up 66-37 at the half. Heat taking on the Raptors. That game in the second, 53-40. Sean, the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Boston Celtics in Boston this evening. It's in the first. It's on NBC tonight. Hornets up 22-20. What is it with Charlotte when they come to Boston, man? Every single time.
I don't know. I think they actually, it's funny because I think they lost when. I think the Celtics lost when I went to see them play against the Hornets. I think
Charlotte sitting at 43-36, thanks to two specific guys. Sion James, who's been playing extremely well, but Mr. Knuppel himself, non-Knuppel, has been absolutely incredible. His card stock is rising. His play is rising. Mm-hmm. I never thought we'd say this, but the Duke star himself is now battling Cooper Flagg, the Duke star, who's rookie MVP. It's crazy.
I think we know it's going to be Cooper.
I think it's got to be Cooper, not Con. I just can't see.
Like after him scoring 51 points.
Yes.
For being like one of the youngest, that's insane.
Absolutely.
But
Jazz taking on. Yeah, go ahead.
Dallas can't do anything. Is Dallas?
They can't. They can't.
This is
No.
the Mavericks. Because I'm just trying to
Figured
think
out
how would it work
the-
if Luka played with Cooper Flag.
Fool me once. Shame on me. Fool me twice.
Only twice.
Shame on you. I think it's the other way around. I think it's fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But anyway, I know Kanye said that at one point. I don't care. We're moving on. Utah Jazz taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. That game is in the first, 25-22 Jazz over the Pelicans. The Kings play the Warriors this evening at 10 o'clock. The Thunder taking on the Lakers. That's the big game at 10:30 p.m. OKC is favored by 18.5 points with the money line favoring the Thunder as well. The Dallas Mavericks taking on the Clippers tonight at 10:30. The Clippers, of course, favored in that game. Earlier today, so folks know, for my New York Mets fans out there, the New York Mets won on a walk-off in the 10th inning against the Arizona Diamondbacks, 4-3.
Finally, I guess I'll be something happy.
It's something, man. It's something. And as a quick update here, Sean, the Red Sox go up 2-0 on the Milwaukee Brewers. Trevor Story driving home
Here
some
we go,
runs.
Trevor. That's what
Listen,
I like to see.
It's still only one out, and there's a runner on second and third. Got Caleb Durbin up to bat. I don't know how that's going to go.
It's something. Hopefully. Maybe we'll get to 3-8.
That's the hope. Oh, live update. Ground out. 3-0 Red Sox. Abreu scored on the ground out by Durbin. It is 3-0, folks. Bottom of the sixth. 2 outs.
There we go.
And ladies and gentlemen, those are your box scores.
What I love even more is pour it over box scores.
Now, I understand the Red Sox are up tonight.
So
However,
the team. So
Sell
the
the
team.
team. Sell the team.
team.
Sell the
Sell
team.
the team.
I think Wally's saying it too, man. John Henry's face says it all. So this is the same man that signed Alex Bregman, sat there.
Do you have the video of him reacting to it though? It's the funniest thing. He's like, I thought he was like very confused. He's like, it looks like
oh, you're saying sell the team?
It looked like he was mouthing that.
I did see that clip. That was something. If fans, Sean, I got to get it right from you as the Red Sox fan here in the room. They're my second favorite team, so it's, I have some insight, but you're the Sox fan here in the room. You were saying this 2, 3, 4 years ago, like John Henry. It's just it's not working, dude. So no. I'm going to give the floor to you.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on this?
It's not working at all. Like, come on, like, and I don't know what,
tonight, Sean.
I don't. People say that every time. Like, remember what happened like last year when we had the same situation? Like, we're like down, like then we got back up, and then look at what happened in the playoffs. We lost to the fucking Yankees. But like, Craig Breslow needs to go too. Like,
sell the team.
Sell
the team. Also,
it's weird for the Red Sox trying to be a pitching team where they've always been a monster hitting team. It just doesn't feel right.
Yes.
Like, of course we need great pitching and all that, but like where is our let
Bregman walk.
Yeah, like I don't know
what they're Caleb Durbin at third. Like what?
Like, he's not bad, but he's not great. I mean,
he's young. He needs time.
Like, I don't know. I feel like this happens every year, and somehow they're gonna come up in third place, and people is like, oh, actually they're not doing bad. We're actually in the playoff spot.
Last 10, 2-8. 200% winning. 5.5 games already behind the Yankees. I mean, folks, how much more does John Henry have to show you in order for you to be like, when things look good to still hold him accountable. Like, I just don't.
I'll say if we were 4-6 with a Blue Jays era, I would be saying, okay, let's figure it out. Let's
Sure,
be
yeah.
less kind of what Blue Jays is in that situation right now. They're just figuring it out again. I know they traded a couple pieces there and there, but I think they're going to come back and at least get second place or first. It's Blue Jays. But again, I don't know if I have any hope for the Red Sox this year again.
At what point is the John Henry conversation?
I feel like this team does not feel like a playoff contending team.
It doesn't.
Even with the pitching.
It doesn't. And, the player here, we're going to compare it to somebody else. But here's Roman Anthony's stats to start the season, okay? He's batting .250. He's got a home run, 2 RBIs, and 40 at-bats with a .718 OPS. I'm looking here.
He should not play a World Classic.
I think he probably should have taken some time to prepare for the rest of the season, for the beginning of the season. But also, Sean, I think Roman and Wilyer, the two players that did play in the World Baseball Classic, are really the only two players contributing right now.
Yeah.
It seems like when they come up to bat, they find a way to get on. And I'm going to throw another name in there who just helped the Red Sox get a couple of RBIs and get on the board, and that's another Story.
Yeah.
Those three.
I mean, he's a veteran. I mean, that's what his job should be able to do. And, I mean, he's done this the past 12 seasons, 13 seasons.
Right. At what point are the Red Sox going to also look at Matsutaka Yoshida and be like, we've got to move on from this guy?
There's a couple players I feel like we should move on as well, but
I'm going to throw this out there, and I can't believe I'm saying this. Christian Campbell, right now, who was just moved to the outfield in Worcester, okay? He's hit a home run in his first 3 games in Worcester. He's batting something crazy like .645, and he has almost an .800 on-base percentage. You look at Yoshida to start this year. I think Christian Campbell, of all the players right now, when you're looking at Yoshida and what to do with him, enough of this whole, well, we're going to figure out third base and we're going to figure out first base. Move Yoshida, bring Christian up, find out what he's got, and if he doesn't have it, you got to get, like Wilson Contreras. I love Wong. Can I just say Connor Wong is fantastic?
I love Connor Wong. He's great.
He's a great catcher. And guess who loves pitching to him? The entire pitching rotation for the Red Sox loves Connor Wong behind the plate. Wilson Contreras is great. He's a catcher first. He's not a first baseman.
No. I mean, he should he should be more a backup catcher, or at least go to DH.
They explored putting Connor Wong at first during the spring. And there were a couple games where he played first and he looked decent. So to me, it's like, this is complete. So my opinion, Sean, and what I want to ask you, we can continue to blame it on John Henry, right? And say, sell the team.
I mean, it's a mixture of both.
You keep doing that. But at what point is it Breslow and Cora for mismanagement?
It's always been. I mean, I think it has to 100%. I don't know, it has to be a part of Cora too.
Cora's getting the out on this. Nobody's saying fire Cora. Nobody's chanting that.
When are we gonna move Jason Varitek to become the new manager?
The boys respond to Varitek, yeah. I don't know, man, but it's gotta happen before the basement collapses and the Red Sox are like 12 games out of first. You know?
I don't know. It's hard to watch. Like seriously.
Yeah.
What I text you? I think I texted you was is I had to switch. I think I told you. Hold on, where is my text? Where'd it go?
Milwaukee Brewers have 2 runners on, 1 out.
Shut the fuck
Garrett
up.
Crochet's still out there. I mean, Sean.
I mean, it's Garrett Crochet. How many outs did you say? 0 outs?
1 out. 1 out. Full count. Sorry, I'm doing this live. We're doing it live. Because I'm worried. I'm worried Blake Perkins is sitting here, great prospect for Milwaukee, and he's about to hit a bomb over right field and tie this game.
Off of Crochet.
I'm really concerned.
Crochet's supposed to be our number one. Like, I don't know. Crochet hasn't been pitching well recently. I mean, the first game he was good, but like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like this is so negative in them and this clubhouse right now.
He just walked Perkins, bases loaded for Milwaukee, 1 out, top of the 7th. We're just sitting here.
I'm baffled. Like,
folks, we're sitting here and we're gonna say it again. Sell the team. Sell the team. Sell the team. Like, we're gonna say it. We're gonna say it. Because this for the Red Sox cannot continue to happen. Basement of the American League East. Come on, folks.
Like,
oh no. Oh no, Sean.
Did you just grand slam that?
No, it's who's coming up to bat for Milwaukee right now with the bases loaded in the 7th with 1 out.
Who's up?
Sean. David Hamilton is coming up to bat for Milwaukee right now. This is not reading good, man. This is scary. David Hamilton revenge game.
I mean, won the 6th inning. I mean, I feel like we need to. I mean, all Crochet gets get a ground out, get out
Sean.
of the inning. If he needs to get out of there.
Oh no!
Can you stop? Can you stop?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. The folks rely on us for live news coverage. I'm giving it to you. Garrett Crochet on the first pitch just hit David Hamilton to drive home a run with the bases loaded.
Is Garrett Crochet okay? Like seriously.
I don't know. This is unlike the pig man himself. This is unlike him. What the fuck is going on?
Okay,
John, I'm telling you this now so that you don't turn on the game and start.
I wasn't planning on
I wasn't planning on it.
Not until
the Celtics, and it'd be a better game.
Like, seriously, I'm like, this is the time of year where I'm more focused on the Celtics than the Red Sox. Like, seriously.
Anyway, let's talk about something good that's happening for one of your teams right now. Sean.
My second, or I guess my third or second, I'm like you. I like the Mets as well, but
yeah, dude, Connor Griffin coming to the league.
I mean, I think the Pirates are figuring their shit out, man.
They really are, aren't they? Like, their pitching is figuring it out. They're hitting Nick Gonzalez and Andrew McCutchen and Brian Reynolds.
I mean, yeah.
Andrew McCutchen saying bye-bye for his final, like, dude.
And then he's actually playing decent. And what is he playing again? Because I forgot.
He's in the field and he's DHing.
No, what team?
For Andrew?
Yeah.
He's with Texas. He's with Texas.
For some reason, I thought he was in Cincinnati. But anyways.
No. Yeah, no, he's in Texas. But he's having a good
Yeah, he's actually playing better now than he was in the last few years in Pittsburgh. But I still wish he would retire.
I know.
Pirates, but
me too. But Brian Reynolds, Connor Griffin, man, he's been absolutely.
Yeah, but do we see a rookie of the year type deal like Roman Anthony?
It's
Like,
early, man. Like, he has a 0.71 batting average. He only has
yeah,
one hit.
I know it's still early. Things could change
Roman
around.
Anthony had this start, remember? He was only batting like 100.
I mean,
He
look
was
where he landed off last year, except the injury. But
sorry.
do I need
They
to slam something?
they took Crochet out. They took Crochet out.
What happened? Like,
They took Crochet out, bases loaded, and they put Zach Kelly in, and Christian Yelich is up to bat, and it's already 2 balls, no strikes.
you know how I feel? This is how I feel. You can't hear me.
We lost Sean. We lost him. That's it, folks. That's all, folks. Yep. He's swearing on the other end, folks. He's.
Oh wait, I just muted. I don't know if you heard me. I hated it here.
It's rough, man. But Connor Griffin, Pirates are figuring it out. I think that's great for the sport. Number one, when the Pirates are playing well. We always love a good rookie story, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long Connor Griffin stays up in the majors, I think, is going to be really dependent upon how he can kind of adjust to this lineup and adjust to the opponents early on in their schedule.
Yeah.
But I would say as of right now, so far so good. I mean, he's brought a real hype to bait. Like, we were waiting. Roman Anthony did that last year. Connor's
especially with his defense. Like, I think that's like one thing that it's going from really well is his defense.
Yeah, he's a fantastic defender. JJ Weatherholt in St. Louis. JJ's playing absolutely fantastic. We fully expect that Chandler Simpson is going to get full on call with Tampa Bay at some point here. I think he might even already be up there.
Yeah,
figuring it out. Okay.
Don't.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. So I don't know what other rookies we're gonna see. I mean, specifically, one that comes to mind is Drew Jones, Andrew Jones's son in Arizona. I know he's kind of their AAA. Franklin Arias for the Red Sox. Everybody is comparing him and saying the Red Sox have the next Fernando Tatis Jr. in Franklin Arias.
Yeah,
he's in Portland right now, and they're looking to call him up already. Like, they're getting ready.
I know. We talked about behind the scenes before, but
I mean,
I hope so in the future. We'll see like how good he is, like depending in like 2 or 3 years where that lands for him. But
yeah. I mean, you could be talking middle of the season here, post All-Star break. Ability for Franklin Arias to be called up to the majors, depending upon if they move Marcelo Meyer to third and then Arias is at second. Yeah. And if you're I feel bad, so bad for Nick Sogard. He played so well during the spring, and they sent him right down. And I'm like, Nick would have been great at first, but anyway. Besides the point, Sean, want to do this quick little bit of promotion before we close it out here on this Tuesday evening. We've got a bunch of shows coming up from PTC Rips. Listen, April 11th, this Saturday, Sanford, Maine, right at the top there. Cool and collectible.
If you want to get you some Solstice card,
yes.
You want a Rajon Rondo card? Come to the show, and I'll personally hand it to you. Hold on.
Look at that. Well, personally exchange, because you probably want something in return.
Oh yeah,
nice firm handshake, right? Nice firm handshake is always.
I mean, we could do a trade too.
Could do trade, yeah. Buy, sell, trade. That's kind of the attitude we have for all of these shows. April 26th, we will see y'all in Concord, New Hampshire for the Capital City card show. I know, going up to the state capitol once again, former workplace of mine. Be good to be back up in that area for that card show. And then listen, folks, we just added it to the roster. really excited. Good friends of ours over on Instagram, big promoters. The Commonwealth Sports Card Show happening on July 25th in Billerica, Mass, just outside of Burlington, Mass, just outside of Boston. Going to be a great place. 45 plus vendors, giveaways all day. That's going to be. I'm really excited about that one. They're really putting a lot of work into that, and so is the other shows we're going to be at too. But it's always good to get close to Boston. We have a lot of followers and listeners in Boston that'll be there.
Like once we add more dates, I feel like we are. I feel like that everything's gonna squeeze in, and it's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be a busy flyer, man. I mean, we got 2 in April, July. We haven't talked about May yet. We haven't talked about August. We don't know those shows.
September is a huge month for that. I feel like it's very popular during that time. I don't know what it is, but I feel like September is like that. Maybe it's because it's towards the end of like the ones that are like big popular ones before we get into.
But of course, this Saturday, Cool and Collectible Card Show. Bob Tewksbury is going to be there. Ronnie Lippett's going to be there. 100 plus vendors, including PTC Rips. Listen, Fred's Fried Dough. Follow them on Instagram, dude. I am beyond pumped for some fried dough.
Oh, fried dough. Well, I'm
except
excited.
you gotta be careful handling cards with.
Yes.
That's
why we should bring some hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer and wet wipes. I think that's not a bad idea. Before you handle a card, we're gonna hand you a wet wipe.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a live opening there. Who knows?
That would be great. Listen, live breaks, man. I'm about it. I'm absolutely about it. It's gonna be in Sanford, Maine. Once again, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Listen, egg hunt for the kids. Gonna be awesome. They're gonna have an exchange board where you can go put up a card on a board and take a card, leave a card, take a card.
That's cool.
Super fun option. And of course, we will have a whole bunch of cards available for y'all, ranging from Pokemon to baseball, basketball, football, pretty much everything across the board.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's gonna be a fun time, and it's officially our first card show that we're actually being a vendor. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, but we're gonna have some great deals for y'all.
No matter how it goes, I think we're gonna have a great time. So
I think so too. Remember, Bob Tewksbury is gonna be there, former New York Yankee, and Ronnie Lippett of the New England Patriots is gonna be there. So you're not gonna want to miss that. I cannot wait to get a picture with Ronnie Lippett. I used to watch Ronnie Lippett back in the 90s, and late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, when you were a wee little child.
Bob Tewksbury too. I didn't realize Bob Tewksbury lives around here too, which is awesome.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so he's local to the area. He'll be doing autographs as well. So if you got Bob, listen, I might gotta find a Bob Tewksbury card for him to autograph. That'd be kind of cool.
I have to see if I have. I don't know.
You hit some old baseball, right?
What years? I have to look.
This would be late 80s. So we're talking 88, 89, 90, 91.
I might have. I'll have to look. I have to go through my old cards again.
Yeah. Anyway, we look forward to seeing you in Sanford, Maine at the Crystal Athletic Training Facility in Sanford, Maine this Saturday, April 11th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. PTC Rips will be there with the cards. Buy, sell, make some deals, and we'll get it rolling for y'all. Sean, we've hit that time of the show here. It's a little thing we like to call
Plug time.
Here.
Plug time.
Plug time at Painting the Chat podcast. Mr. Sean Misha, where can the good people find you across social media?
You guys can follow me here on Twitter, Sean Misha1. There it is. You can follow me on Instagram at It's Zone Z, and you can go follow our podcast our account on TikTok, Painting the Chat podcast.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of hits over on our TikTok, which has been absolutely fantastic. So thank y'all over there. We'll get more clips from tonight. It's up there.
I don't have any cards up there yet, but I might put some more cards up on my eBay page. So I think it's.
Yeah.
I don't even know what my one is, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get that rolling. Listen, you guys can follow me over on X. Actually, my X username has changed. It is no longer X_Robin W vote. It's actually X_Robin Dubs vote. I have been christened as the name Dubs in the card collecting world now. So,
well, you got to change that now.
I got to change it. I know. I should probably do that right now. Is what I should do. So no, I'll do it on
this show.
Y'all can figure it out at that point. Over on Twitter at X_RobinDubsVote, over on Instagram at IG_RobinDubsVote. And of course, please make sure to follow Painting the Chat podcast across all the platforms. I'm talking Twitter, I'm talking Facebook, I'm talking TikTok, where we are putting out videos all the time here, clips from the show, upcoming events, card breaks, some Sean items, maybe some Zone Z cards going up on there.
We'll see.
DM him if you're interested in purchasing.
Yes.
Might be an option, but we are going to figure that out as it goes. But again, Paint in the Chat podcast over on Instagram, over on Twitter. Make sure here live on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. Hit that subscribe button so you can find out more, and turn on notifications so you can find out when we go live, if we go live, because we might be somewhere else doing something else, and then we go live. But until that time, hit that button so that you get notified and you can tune in live here and join the comments. Like, I don't know what this one was, Sean.
I was gonna wake you after, but I think that was a bot.
We're getting bots, man. Listen. We love it when y'all come into chat. Whoever, Manly Saver X, it's just a bot. It's a bot. It's fine.
Cheap beers, streambo.com. We removed the space.
Cheap viewers.
HNB.
I don't want cheap viewers.
Whatever.
I want pricey viewers. I don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, before we continue on this tangent, Sean, I will see you later this week.
I will see you
Cool Collectible Card Show.
And hopefully we will see you guys at the card show.
Absolutely. Well, folks, until that next time, which is very, very soon, for Mr. Sean Mishu over there, this is Robin Vote signing off on this fine Tuesday evening. We will see you all very soon.
Later.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin calling, Kevin, I just wanted, if there's any way to be able to turn my computer off without making a big